Hello everyone, I'm the best Let's Play you've never heard of, and wow, Link, that was actually a really nice dive from being shot out of a cannon. Last time, we fought 2 or technically 3 bosses at once. Not at once, in a row. We got soup, and we learned we need to find the dragons. So, well, Faron Woods is all flooded now, that's new. Presumably Bucha is of all people, is gonna know something, so... Yep, he even has the little icon there. Oh, Q, you're that one from before. Come to think of it, I'd forgotten to ask your name. I see, Link is it? Now that's an odd name, Q. Ah, what brings you to see me? Q, it's good to see you again. Yes, things look a little different here, don't they? The water came gushing out of the base of the tree behind me and flooded the entire woods. I don't know what caused it, but I suppose it will clear out the monster infestation, Q, so you won't hear me complaining. Alright, so water came out of the tree. That means there's a goddess cube that we need to get still. We should head back into the tree. So I'm going to do that. Going in a tree. Exciting new experiences with Leader of Luxonape and Link. Don't know why I'm using this extremely monotonous voice, especially considering that I literally didn't even stop talking after the last episode. Interestingly, I guess since Lake Floria is now connected into here somewhere, there are Parella in here. Oh, this is still water, never mind. Yeah, there are Parella throughout Faron Woods that can talk to you and stuff as well. Do we have to dolphin? Please tell me you don't have to dolphin jump up. Good. Alright, so if you step up here, it's really weird to get the cutscene to trigger, but it happens. I'm not creeped out by that in the slightest. It's the water dragon again. Who would have thought she would actually be useful a third time?
Who dares to dip even a toe in my waters without my leave? Oh, I remember you. You're the young human who helped me recover from my injuries some time ago. Ah, Link, was it? Let's have a look at you. Yes, you seem a good deal stronger than the last time we met. Look at that sword. You're the real Thinkboy. It's clear you have the spirit of a hero of the goddess. Let me guess, you swam all the way here to try and get me to teach you my part of the song of the hero the goddess entrusted to me. That's all well and good, but I can't go around giving something that precious to every hero who flounders into my waters. I'm the first hero. Shut up. No, I think a final test is in order to ensure you are in fact the one meant to hear this melody of mine. This may be news to you, but some very irksome monsters have been overrunning my woods of late. Well, I decided that I had enough. The easiest way to deal with those awful things was to flood the whole woods. As it happened, almost every inch of greenery in the area submerged, so it's here, in this flooded land, that I will test you. If you're up to completing the task I ask of you, I see no reason why I shouldn't reward you with the melody you seek.
Ancient Throat Laser Blue Ball! Don't know where that was coming from. Ah! So as we run outside, something is happening. Not surprising, considering this is a video game. Stuff tends to happen in those. So a big ball is shooting a bunch of little meteors around and stuff. So that could possibly be a thing.
As you just saw, I've split a melody as you seek. Among my many Tadtones, and I've hidden them around the forest. If you haven't already guessed, Link, here's your task. Take this score and collect all my little musical friends out there. You can use that score to figure out how many Tadtones are in each group. Find them, collect them, and bring them back to me. If you can do that, well, I'll just have to see you as someone worthy of learning the song of the hero.
Now, there are a couple goddess cubes in here that you can get now. Or that you could get with claw shots or with some other things. However, the woods are flooded, so we can't use our sword. And a secret then. Some Tadtones hunting out in groups. You have to catch these similar Tadtones one right after the other, or they'll swim out of your score. If you want to catch a bunch at once, use a spin maneuver to draw in nearby Tadtones. That's your best bet. Aside from that, it's really just a matter of keeping at it. You know, I think this is like a fun segment, but it's been executed a little weirdly, so it gets considerably tedious sometimes. Because you have to swim, like, way, way down to get some of these. And you'll notice that there are some of them, there are the eighth note ones, then there are the whole note, or the, well, I guess that's the quarter note ones. There are the quarter note ones, and there are eighth note ones. And I guess the other ones are 16th note ones. And there's another Tadtone. Oh. Where's the second one? Bruh. There we go, I got it. Did I get it? No, I must have re-got. There it is. Okay. So, Tadtones will restore air. There are Froaks, and there are Perella down here. Perella will give you advice. If you don't collect guess that one will just say the same thing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Lonk, 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 lonk. Tadtone. There we go. Thankfully, Tadtones will restore your air. It would be a terrible thing if they didn't. You'll also notice there are purple bubbles along the way. Those purple bubbles will actually decrease your air. Two more left. There we go. Good. It's almost a third of the entire score filled out, which is great. You're just going to say pre-bubbles are poisonous. So no, those will actually completely erase your air, I think. And when that happens, you'll start losing health at the rate you lose air. And that's not really a good thing. Flooded Faron Woods. That's nice. It actually gives you Tadtones on the map in case you lose them. Never noticed that because it's not. It's like a silent realm. You can't die here, I guess. I think you can use the statues to save. Hope you can, because I might need to. This episode gets really long. We got those ones that were swimming around there. I like that one Perella said. It's really just keeping at it. For some reason, there's the water wall there, so you can't actually go further than that. There's Octorok holes. I think that was an Octorok hole. Will actually sometimes have air bubbles for you. And you can get some amber relics and hearts around here. Did I have Big Fish are scary? So yeah, there are also in addition to Froaks and Choo-Choos, there are the Craniok enemies, which are the fish with the big heads. Cool, that one was just a quarter note, so I didn't need to try. Those will appear, those are somewhere in here too, I think. Unless he was talking about the Froaks, but I wouldn't think so, because they're frogs and not fish, but he called them fish. I don't know. If you think I know what I'm talking about, you've not been watching this LP for 45 parts. So, you know, that's a word. Alright. Okay, that's another big set. Once you collect those, the Craniox will start showing up. Hey Link, some nasty fish seem to have swam their way into these flooded woods. I'd hate to bump into those things underwater. Killer, watch your toes. So yeah, those guys exist. Not really too bad. They'll charge you if they see you, but again, it's not hard, just takes a bit of a long time. The good thing is, if you look at your score, you'll see that there are tons and tons of Tadtones. But if you notice that you're getting most of them in groups, and the ones in groups are really, really easy to find, it's actually not too bad. As you see here, even though I completely messed up on that one. 2, 3, 4, good. We've already got basically an entire line filled. What do you have to say? Tadtones get along with everybody. You can usually find them where other fish are swimming. It's another hint, if you can't find them, look for regular fish, and that's somewhere where they might appear. Is that a Tadtone or a relic? That's an Amber Relic. I thought it was a Goddess Plume for a second, like how that sometimes Amber Relics are replaced with Goddess Plumes. That would have been fantastic if I just randomly found one. There's a little group of poops. Little butts. I don't know. Tadtones are weird. You can actually, I think speaking to Bucha after this will allow you to douse for Tadtones, but you really don't need it most of the time. And of course, as soon as I said that, yeah, actually you do need it. Like, I found all of those pretty easily. But the rest of them, they start getting harder to find now. I mean, are those some down there? Those are hearts. Those are hearts. Those are definitely hearts. So I'm going to actually just head to the surface. Hopefully. Oh, that's the invisible wall, so yeah, ran out of air, actually. Something that that will only happen basically in this. This is the only section of the game where you should run out of air at any point in time. Yeah, one of the Craniacs did actually see me. So, am I gonna have to fight you? Do you want to fight? Okay. You see, that's why you don't fight me, because you're really, really pathetically weak, actually. I think they actually do respawn, which is interesting, I guess. But not... I don't know. It's a thing that exists, basically. Oh, Link! What's this? The water dragon caused this flood. So the old girl finally grew angry with all the monsters running about in the forest, Kyo. The woods won't be getting drier anytime soon, Kyo. Alright, so that's not it. Some way to get the ability to douse for Tadtones. I just don't remember what it is. And it is helpful. Because, as you can see, can't really find any Tadtones from here anymore. And they're only in the water, so don't be stupid and go looking for tadpoles in the air. You can actually, I think, head to the sky in the middle of this. Find a red bokoblin for some reason. So yeah, those are basically the last monsters left in the woods. Gossip Stone? Or just one butterfly? I guess just one butterfly, okay. Unfortunately, the one thing I don't remember is how to get the dowsing ability. I know how all this stuff works, just don't remember how to get the dowsing for Tadtones. I thought it would be up here. Hey, Yerbul's not even up here, can't even talk to him. Didn't want to pick the Amber Relic up because flavor text. Oh well. Yep, these guys definitely respawn. I do see a Tadtone down there. I think that's a quarter note because I don't see any others next to it. So yeah, this is what happens when you run out of air when you're swimming. It's not a good thing. That's it. Where'd the one blue one go? There it is. There we go. Sure, Link, can you hear me? Thought up something good. Why don't you come and chat with me for a moment? Oh, so you have to get enough and then it'll give you dowsing. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Or maybe it might just be after getting that specific one. I don't know. It would be better if you... The fact that I was missing it just by one, and I went and took out my time to talk to him beforehand, you should just, like, be able to get it no matter what when you talk to him. But he just won't tell you to talk to him until you get enough. That would be a little fairer for repeat playthroughs, but we'll talk. Sure, how nice to see you again, Link. How goes the Tadtone gathering? I actually thought of something you might be interested to know. Sure, was the technique used? So yes, Bucha of all people comes up with a good idea. And allows the robot, who should have really thought of this herself, to let us douse for Tadtones, which is great. Should prove to be quite useful. Yes, unfortunately, like I said, you can't douse underwater because you can't use your sword underwater. So what you need to do is locate a place where you know they are, and then swim down to it. I was gonna say on foot, but that's swimming, so it's not on foot. On arm. That's a phrase. Alright, got those. I'm missing a couple more, like all of them. Okay, one thing I'm really bad at for some reason in this segment is getting up on these logs. You have to, like, dolphin jump onto them, but I can never do it. Which is bad, because that's half the places you'll be able to have to douse from. Because remember, you can only douse from land, and the only land you get are lily pads in the tree, but to do the tree, you need to come from lily pads anyway. So, you know, it's a little of not good. But overall, this is actually... I actually think I see one down there. That was a fish. Never mind. Alright, so... Okay, there are ones right down there, and the dowsing picked up a lot more to the right, so that's good. Because I need to head to the right. Anyway, it's a traveling group. Which is bad, because I'm probably going to run out of air here. Linkety link, 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 clink, clink, clink. Got that. Okay. Clink, clank, and link lang. I don't know. What the? I almost called it Choo-Choo Tatsu for some reason. Like the Noppon character in Xenoblade Chronicles X is apparently also a gelatinous thingy in a Zelda game. Because, you know, we have all the making sense here on this channel. We have all the Let's Playing well here on this channel too, which is the blatantest lie I've told in a very long time. So there are more right about where the wall that I thought I bombed and had the heart piece behind it is. Make those spiky things explode. So that didn't help in the slightest. Also mistook the Perella for a Tadtone, so I don't know where it actually is. Maybe behind here or something. Oh, but there's one underneath that thing. Grab that one and then head back. Especially since I am almost done, I think. You need tank a hit for that? No, I don't remember how to... You need to jump off the tree for that one, don't you? Yep. Guess I'll see you at the top of the tree. Yep, that's the one. Guess we know what the butterfly was there for. There we go, and the one Tadtone that had to be stubborn enough to get its own cutscene. Where did it go? Like, where did it go? Great. Great. Nope, there it is. There you are. There. This one is evil. Alright, so I think that's two of the rows completely filled out now. Only missing a couple more. Yep, only missing 3 more, and 2 of them are in a group, so this should not be too bad. Hopefully. We'll wait and see whether dowsing actually gives us a response. Okay, there's... Oh, right! Bombable wall regenerated. You need to slam a Froak into it. That's what I was missing before. That's got to have 1 in it. And then... Don't know. I guess the last 2 are just somewhere. I need to wait for the Froak to respawn. So that's great. They respawn really, really quickly, but I don't actually know if you can see. If you can be missing every time. I don't know if you can actually... They can be on... Their spawn location can be on screen when they respawn. So... You gotta keep going around in circles or something? Something like that. I don't know. There we go, and it's another one of the stupid runny away ones. Alright. Got 1 more set of 2 left. This one is going to be awful to find. I know. Now, another thing you can do, you can actually go talk to the rest of the Kikwis, and they will have stuff to tell you, but nothing really helpful. It's the Parella you're going to want to talk to, since they're the water dwellers. It's the Parella are the ones who are actually going to have the advice that's actually not completely useless. See him! See him! Now, luckily there aren't any permanently missable things like heart pieces down here, so... And Borcha. Oh, Link, you've gathered all the Tadtones, haven't you? That's no small feat, or should I say no small beat. Anyway, hurry and return to the Water Dragon. Which I can cut to, because there's absolutely nothing else of note in Flooded Faron Woods. Okay, so along the way I died. That's... does the fairy replenish my health? Or air, good. Okay, so I wasted a fairy there. That's too bad, I guess. I can pick up another one whenever I actually need to do fighting. Alright, cutscene, talk, Link, bad. Let's climb up on the thingy, Link. There we go. Good boy. Now, talk.
Ah, you've brought back all my colorful little Tadtones. You are indeed worthy of being called a hero. This much is clear. I'm good for my word, so I will teach you my part of the song you seek.
Now you know why I've been using a deep voice for her the whole time.
Originally, I had planned to keep these woods underwater so that those awful monsters could never return. But your task is far from over, and you're not exactly home in the water. I suppose I'll return their woods to their natural state. All this excitement has been rather draining. I believe I'll retire to my hall. You'd best be on your way as well.
With that, we get back to regular Faron Woods, thankfully. Which is good because I want to find some goddess cubes. Namely, all of the goddess cubes we have yet to gather in the entire Faron region now that we have the dowsing ability. I can just douse, figure out where they are, and head straight to them. Also, since the world's not too big, it's not that big of a deal.
Yes, as I suspected, the water level in Faron Woods has dropped. The forest has returned to its former less aquatic state. Master, the melody you just acquired is one part of the Song of the Hero. I recommend you seek out the other two dragons in their respective areas to learn the other two parts of the song.
So, we lost our Tadtone dowsing. So let's go for goddess cubes. First one is relatively nearby and, well, basically right below us when we're here. That is because it is right down there. Now you could try jumping for it, but that will never work. It's actually a claw shot target inside the root there. It's one of those weird things that I always remember about the game, even though I... Oh, yeah, that's another thing. You notice there, we had the True Master Sword. That Skyward Strike charged really, really quickly. True Master Sword. Its Skyward Strikes work a little bit differently than any form of the Goddess Sword. Namely in the fact that they're so much faster that it is a good thing. I'm going to send the beetle around here just so I know where I'm supposed to go to get that one. Alright, I see that. Don't know how I'm supposed to get up there. Don't remember how I'm supposed to get up there. I think it's another claw shot thing. Somehow. I know I can't reach it from here, so there's no point in not jumping down, at least. think we've narrowed it down to 3 cubes left, judging by the dowsing readings I've been getting. Am I just supposed to jump off the tree there? Actually? Or is there something I can claw shot to and make this a little more interesting? Alright, the Gways are onto me. Guess I'll meet you then I jump off the tree for like another time. Probably the first time ever that I've only picked up 1 Deku Hornet. Guess that's not worth anything in the slightest. Then neither is the seeds for the slingshot, because the slingshot is completely useless. I can only think of one more time in the game where the slingshot will be useful, and it's actually coming up next episode, hopefully, if I can get through here without something stupid happening. Alright, I better be right in the way to do this, because then I just wasted a bunch of time on nothing. So, it's down below the tree somewhere. Keys, good, bad keys, good keys for dying, bad keys for not dying sooner. Alright, so it's down there. I can see that much. Alright, so you can drop down here, but there isn't anything for you. You just jump off on this side? I guess you do. No, you don't. Of course, I missed by like 2 feet. See you back at the top of the tree when we jump again. Hopefully, there's a better way to do this that I'm just being a real idiot and not realizing. Really doesn't look like it. That's strange. I thought there was an easier way to get that one. I always thought there was an easier way to get that one. Never found one, so I guess there isn't. That makes it probably my least favorite goddess cube in the game to get then. Because it's just really tedious and like it takes like 5 minutes to climb the tree every time. Okay, it's right there. It is literally right there. Am I gonna... Guess I could have done that before. Yeah, it's really, really tedious to get to, but at least it's easy once you get there. Then it's just crossing a rope like you did for a piece of heart once before. And it's an easier, shorter rope, so at least I have that much left to live for. Now, turn around. And our only readings come from the deep woods, where I'm pretty sure there's only one goddess cube left, and that's another one that just needs the claw shot for. So I'll meet you there. Alright, this goddess cube is on top of the entrance to Skyview Temple, where forgot the True Master Sword can actually kill those things in one hit. Where this whole fiasco basically started. Getting it is very easy, you just need the claw shots, because you could do that. And once you do that, I actually think you need the claw shots again to... Yep. You will find your cube right here. So now, I'm going to extend this episode even further and collect those goddess cubes. Yay! You're supposed to be cheering at this point. I don't know if you actually are. Just to make sure. I'm at the furthest north. Yep, north I guess point in Faron Woods. I'm not getting any goddess cube readings from there. We've fully 100%ed the goddess cubes in Faron Woods, and I intend to do the same thing for Elden Volcano and Lanayru Desert once we, whatchamacallit. Once we get the parts of the Song of the Hero there, and then we could, then it's going to be a lot of finishing basically all the side quests we have left before we go to Lovias and get the last piece. Looks like all three of them are on virtually opposite from each other corners of the sky. That one's on Beetle's Island, actually. Although that's the one you need to be at night to get, so I'll see you and find where the Thunderhead one is. Alright, this island's a fun one, because there's actually... got a little fumarole or whatever it is up there that you can use to grab a regular treasure chest in addition to the goddess chest, which is up top. This one's just a monster horn, but eh. Monster horn's better than nothing. There's a goddess chest. Which contains the rupee medal, which will let you get more rupees. It's the same thing as the treasure medal and the bug medal we haven't bought yet, but for rupees. So I don't want to do the beetle one, because you actually do needs to be... You need to ride the air shop and go to bed, and there's a side quest involving Beetle that does require you to go to his island. So I'm going to go to here, and then go to here. Should have gone down first, and then I could have done that. It's like I came up from here, so boom, 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 instead of boom, 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 which is a bit bigger of a triangle. Anyway, see you at that other island. Is this another fun one where you need to drop into the top, or is this the same fun one where you need to drop into the top again? I It's the first one. Ow. Oh, you could have claw-shotted for it. Great. Found out after that was too late. What do we get for all of our troubles? This one is a piece of heart. So that is 5 left. If I have both life medals, so 5 left. Now, finally, to Eldin and to the end of this episode. I have been recording for a very, very long time. Alright, into Eldin we go. And we don't get to choose our location again. Woo. Oh yeah. So we even get to auto sailcloth too, which is really nice because I don't feel like pressing the B button sometimes. But now the volcano's erupting, that's probably not a good thing. Well, bye Link. Thought that was a happy mask salesman laughing for a second. So yeah, we actually got captured. That's great. I did not have that few hearts before. So yeah, all your items are gone. All your pouch stuff is gone. Your sword is gone. You keep your wallet, the sailcloth, 3 tablets, and your treasures. Only other thing you get is your fire shield earrings, which I guess they didn't think that they needed to take. Now, go by this barrel, or do anything. Walk far from that place. Ta-da! I'm here to save the day! Hey, long time no see. Don't tell me you forgot my ugly mug. I'm Platts, the Magma you helped in the Northern Temple. Saw him dragging you off unconscious, so I tailed him. Pretty fearless, huh? What are you up to now? Searching. We must find. Ha! I know why you're really here. Heard the rumor about the baddies and their treasure too, didn't you, pal? You know what I'm talking about. The rumor that some bad guys are having a little get-together on this mountain? And everybody knows that's where there's bad guys, there's treasure. That's just the way of the world. Don't you gotta take care of your own business first? Haven't you noticed I swiped all your stuff? Well, you were a doubt. They shook you down good, pal. You're gonna want to get your stuff back before you go and try anything else. And get you started. I stole these back for you. Of course, the Magma worries only about the Magma-mits. Use them to plan an escape that even a Magma would be proud of. Time for me to tunnel out, pal. You got your work cut out for you. Good luck out there. So, I didn't actually check the map, unfortunately, so... We are all the way down here. As you can see, there are 5 new treasure chests. As well as a little frame rate droppage. Each of those treasure chests contains one of our B items. One of the more combat useful ones, obviously. So, I'm going to stand up and dig here, see what's down there first. Pellets, which are useless because we don't have a slingshot. So now, in comes Metal Gear Zelda for the only time besides Wind Waker, where you need to do this for an extended period of time. This is basically an entire dungeon. Notice we're also only down to 16 hearts because the life medals in our pouch are gone too. Anyway, it is indeed time we set out. We have the sailcloth, but we can't return to the sky without all our items. It would be useless. So, next time, we'll set out to search for our stuff. Till then, I'm Leader of Luxinape, casually placing beacons on where we must go.